A member of the White House tweeted pictures of a briefing held this morning featuring President Trump, Vice President Pence, and various other members of the administration in regards to the ongoing Hurricane Irma, which is affecting several states, or rather is going into Florida and is potentially capable of affecting other states near it, such as Alabama. In addition to this information being relayed, the director, or rather the member of the administration, also mentioned that Trump had spoken with four governors in regards to the hurricane. Now, while I was looking at these images, um, something crossed my mind. Now, in the pictures, you'll see Trump and Pence, their wives, various members of the cabinet, and I guess what gets me about them is that I always think when they do those briefings for the president, they're speaking directly to the president, or they're going to him because he's the country's leader, um, because he can do something about it, and they're telling Pence because he's the understudy, effectively, as vice president. So it made everyone else being there, with the exception of maybe their wives, because they're married to them, kind of feel out of nowhere in a sense. I mean, what can the Secretary of Treasury do in regards to a major disaster such as what is occurring right now? Does that mean he should remain ignorant and not bother to read up or learn about it? No, but at what point do we draw the line when it comes to discussions, or rather, members of those who brief the president, what they tell him only to him and not to other members of the cabinet? And this isn't, some major rebuke of how things are done in that White House. This is something I think is good. Let them be informed. But I was just curious as to whether or not I was the only person that, when looking at those images, thought that there was a little bit too much of a full house for those pictures to include, in regards to those who attended the briefing. So, short little question mark on that. Um, I would just say I hope that people are, I've been hearing these stories about the various individuals that aren't leaving their houses or won't abandon the area. And, you have to draw a line with that as well. I feel bad for them. I hope nothing happens to them. But if you're being told by the governor, get out of there, you're kind of tempting the winds of fate, if you're still going to remain, even in the presence of high winds and water rushing up against this place. It's very dangerous, in my opinion. And maybe I wouldn't think it was that bad if it weren't for the fact that we knew about this coming and people are actively trying to save lives. I don't know. It's sad. I really hope that those who are still there don't end up having anything happen to them except being saved. So thank you for watching. Have a good day.